Hey guys, welcome back to the Lovin Dubai show. And right now we are joined by the one, the only Rashid Balhasa, aka Money Kicks, will be taking his boxing career to new heights with his professional boxing debut that'll happen this Saturday, August 20th in Saudi Arabia in the Jeddah Superdome. So welcome to the show, Money
Thank you for
Kicks.
having Lovin Dubai's family. I'm just excited. Just want to finish. I just want to fight today. I'm ready. I'm just ready.
Okay, when you get into the boxing ring, what is your, like you have to give some pose. So what is your pose as soon as you get in the ring?
I just strict face. I'm just like, because
Great.
when I think people think it's easy. You get a bit nervous. Every fighter gets nervous. You don't feel your legs. You're like, oh, yeah, this is serious. You're fighting in front of 40,000 people. So inshallah. Card. So
Yes.
So it's such an honor to represent my country.
Of course it is, and we're so proud of you here. You're repping UAE, and of course it's professional boxing, which is so different to like amateur boxing that you did before. So what's the difference? Like, what is it like in terms of training, in terms of everything, professional compared to amateur boxing? I mean, like enjoyment.
So before I was doing like three rounds, 2 minutes. Now I'm doing 4 rounds, 3 minutes each round. So it's a proper fight, and the gloves are 10 ounce. So it's a different, like you're gonna feel the punch this time,
Oh.
So different. It's risky, but I felt like I trained hard, and I just want to break the doors for the other locals, like because I always said like I wanted to always, when I was younger, I wanted to see a local guy and like an athlete say I want to be like him. There's no someone an athlete that's so I just wanted to break this door, and inshallah, like this is the first. I'll be the first. It's like playing World Cup of boxing, so it's the biggest stage, and I'm such an honor just being in this card.
I have to say, you look very fresh and rejuvenated and energetic for someone who is about to get beaten up this Saturday.
And I'm not gonna get beaten up.
No, of course not. You're gonna beat them up as well. Like no, but like you will still get a few punches here and there, I'm sure.
Inshallah, I'll dodge some punches. You want to see me getting beaten up? Come on. I thought you guys.
Of course not. But that's what boxing is about, right? You'll get at least one punch or jab here or there, right? Yeah. Space, body. But are you ready for that?
Anything can happen in boxing, like you can get, of course, you're gonna get punched. You're gonna fight. It's a fight. The guy's not gonna just stay there. He's gonna throw back, But you have to be smart. You have to know how to move,
Okay, so you feel like you have some of the tactics aced.
Yeah, I've been training with professional trainers. I trained with Wilder's coach. I have a good conditioning coach. So I took this camp proper, like serious. Because the last fight when I did social knockout, I just trained 2 weeks and I entered the ring. So this is like 3 months proper.
Okay. So like you said, you've been training with a lot of professionals. So what is it like sharing the space with so many boxers, professional boxers?
You learn a lot, every trainer is different. So I learned a lot from different trainers, their tactics, just getting more experience, So I'm a student still, and I'm always going to be a student in this game because I didn't start when I was like an amateurs,
Yeah.
So I learn from the older people, and I keep listening, I don't talk that much because I'm not like I know everything about boxing because I'm new to it, but I just keep listening and learning it.
Keep listening and learning. I mean, that is like, I think no matter how old you are and how professional you are, listening and learning is always key to improving yourself.
Yeah, you're right. A lot of people, this generation, some of them, they just talk. You just keep listening,
Exactly. That's so
Um,
true. Very good pointer. And
yeah.
how has it been trained? Okay, so tell me, who have you learned, as in like, have you worked with Anthony Joshua? You've met him and everything, but have you
Yeah.
trained him?
No, I didn't train with them. I trained with like local professionals. And if you know Deontay Wilder, he's like a world champion. He fought Fury. His trainer was in Dubai. I did some sessions with them. And my trainer Josh is a professional, so he's a professional fighter and a professional trainer. So I learned a lot from him. So it's just different, you know. Like this camp, like people would be shocked because they think I'm like coming back to the same old influencer boxing and just
Yeah.
bang like. This is like different. I took it serious. My tactic. People are gonna see like, oh, this guy actually improved.
Okay, that will be so exciting to see. But can you tell us like a few, not okay, fine, a few life lessons you've learned from these, really professional boxers who have been in the game for so long? I'm sure they've given you like, tips on how to just deal with life, I
Yeah.
guess.
No, it's like see, boxing is a lonely sport. You're not gonna be out like some of my friends. Now I'm with my friends here. They go out at night. They sneak out without them, like without me telling me, because they know, like it's a lonely sport. Like you, when you're back in the country, you just work, gym, home, sleep, gym, home, sleep. You don't see your friends. Your friends go have fun. You go home and eat your meal plan.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's a lifestyle, but this is gonna be all worth it. I just wanna like break the doors for the locals, and my kids will be happy. So say, oh, when they go to school, my father was a boxer. So
Oh my God, that's so touching. And honestly, we're so proud of all the hard work that you've put into it, because people think it's like training here and there, but no, like you said, meal plans, you're skipping out on
yeah,
like going out with your friends, a lot of self-sacrifices that you're making.
but it's like, especially when you're 20 years old, you want to have fun and this,
Yeah.
but so I cut everything. No more restaurants, no anything. Just focus, because I know it's gonna be worth it. Putting just being the first athlete to be a local, to be in a big stage like that. And
Yeah.
I invested everything on myself. Like some like I realized like what annoyed me the most when I didn't see UAE going to the World Cup. When they didn't qualify, it annoyed me. Like I know a lot of these players who played in the match against Australia when they didn't qualify. I was like, yeah, you have to die for your country. I would die for my country because I'm wearing my shorts. I'm putting my flag in my shorts. I'm not gonna like I'll die for my country just to represent it.
That's
So inshallah,
incredible.
yeah.
But let's hope you live for your country and
I
you'll
live.
win this boxing match.
Live. I'll come out with a smile. I'll come out with a smile. Don't worry
Smile
about
and wave.
it.
To your
And
haters, to the lovers. I mean, we can't wait, honestly, but you will kill it. You'll kill it. But are you nervous on just being there on an international scale?
like I was a bit nervous yesterday. I did the public workout because all the big boxers were there, like Holyfield,
Mm.
uh, the guy who Mike Tyson bit. He was there. Prince Nassim, like everybody was there. And I was the first guy to do the public workout. These are like boxers. They will focus on everything. Alhamdulillah, I was a bit nervous, but I did good. In the public workout, did my this. Prince Nassim came to me. He's like, "Man, you're looking sharp." He hugged me. He's like, proud of you. And a lot of guys, also Joshua came. He's like, you're looking good. Also, Eddie Hearn, he was doing the interview, stopped the interview just to look at me. Some people were telling me. So, inshallah, I'm feeling good. I was just a bit nervous. That's good that the public workout happened because to get used to the fight night, alhamdulillah, I'll be good. I'll leave it to God, inshallah.
Do you feel like you have grown, like your character has grown a lot in the last couple of years? Because I remember the first time you came on the show compared to now, there's so much more confidence in you. There's so much more like, I mean, you know exactly what you want, you know exactly what to say. So what do you feel personally? How have you grown?
I'm just not shy anymore. I just be myself. Like people when they meet me, they always come to me. They're like, "Oh, we see you on YouTube. We think you're this guy. Like, you're not this like humble or anything." When they come, they just like, "Man, we're shocked. We hated you when we saw you. You're just a cool guy." Because I don't like. I treat everybody the same. Also, if you're famous, also if you're like a cleaner or if, anything. Like I
Yeah.
always hug. I show love everybody. In the office also, some people when I was younger, I didn't like some people were like, oh, don't say hi to the cleaner. Why are you hugging him? I was like, no, I just respect everyone. I just love everyone. And if you give me my respect, I give you 10 times more respect. That's me.
Of that. I love hearing that. What message do you have for you? Everyone has, trolls and haters. So what message do you have for them? Like now you understand, like I know you deal like everyone in the media eye, in the public
Of
eye,
course.
there's a lot of
Yeah.
haters. So
Yeah.
what would you tell them, like with the perceptions you may think that they have on you?
Yeah, like I really don't care because like I take it as a motivation. I love my haters. Like I'm actually when inshallah I get this W in the microphone, I'll say thank you. I love my haters because they're the one who motivate me. Like your haters are your biggest fans. They are your biggest fans. Like I'll be honest. One time I was in Champs-Élysées, so I'm big a bit in France. So one guy went crazy, like, oh my god, like shouting in Champs-Élysées. So I showed him love, took picture and everything. So he posted me in stories. So I just wanted to say thank you for the support. So I go to the DMs. I was like, he starts before cussing everything. We hate you. Like maybe 100 messages. But
Oh
when
my God.
in real life, he's like a big fan. So here in my head, like everything changed about the hate. So I was like, nah, like my haters are my biggest fans, and I love them and I wish them all the best because I don't know, let them see the more they hate, the more the eyes on me and the more money I make. So I'm chilling.
Oh, you got the right mindset on this one, but that's so true. Like I've never thought about it that way. Like haters are actually your biggest fans at the end of the day.
Yeah, they keep talking to you, they keep commenting. So, and real, like I'm telling you, like I've been famous, alhamdulillah, since I was 13, 14. No hater came face to face or did something. And I've been all over the world. Like it's all behind the keyboard.
Okay, let's talk more about the fight now. So you'll be
Yeah.
fighting Kyle Pavey.
No. It's a different opponent. So Kyle, I didn't tell anyone. He broke his hand before
Oh,
1 week and a half. So they bought a new Bulgarian guy. I'll get you his name. He's a new Bulgarian guy because my first opponent broke his hand
so
in
now you're
training.
fighting someone else. What do you
Yeah,
know his name? No.
I have his name. It's a hard name. Bulgarian's name is a bit hard. But I'll
But
send you the name.
do you know anything about him? Have you seen and
Yeah,
seen
yeah,
his
he's a
fight?
good boxer, a professional boxer from Bulgaria. Like I really wanted the first opponent because I studied him. I studied his fights and everything, but he broke his hand, sadly. But inshallah, alhamdulillah, I got another opponent in short term. So like usually when an opponent back down, it's hard to get another opponent short term. So
Oh, so now you have to quickly study because your fight is on Saturday. So before then, you have to study his moves, understand his tactics, change your game.
like I'm gonna come to the fight to like in the fight I need to just the first round to calm down because I know I don't want to get like excited and go crazy into guy. I just be calm and then we leave it to God. The people, I'm like the only thing I guaranteed is people will be shocked after this fight. Like people will say, "Oh, we're gonna give this guy his respect and his flowers." This is gonna be guaranteed. Haters will hate. They'll say, this guy rigged this fight. This guy did this. I don't care.
You know what, Rashid? You gotta prove them wrong. This
Yeah,
fight will prove
yeah.
everyone wrong.
No, I'm gonna prove people wrong. Like
We're
for me,
rooting for you.
inshallah, we good.
All of Lovin Dubai is always rooting for you. All of
Thank
Dubai,
you.
UAE.
Like you know what I like about Lovin Dubai? Like you guys support like the people's like the country. You guys support local business, the local talents. Like usually people realize like I'll be people will not like what I say, but I realize the Arabs don't like support their own.
Mm.
You
I
know,
don't think so.
no, but a lot of them don't. Like I realize like a lot of people don't. Like not all of them, but a lot don't like support. But so we have to learn like we need to support our own.
Of course, that goes
Support
for every community, honestly.
like we have to support our locals, local community, local business, local athletes. Because there is a lot of boxers maybe 10 times better than me, locals, but no one knows about them because no one's supporting them.
Yeah,
So
true.
we need to support the locals more. Like I realize like in Canada, like if you realize Drake and all of them, like all the Canadians love them, support them, this. But here I realized like a lot of Arab singer, he gets a lot of hate from where they all from, and this,
Mhm.
that. So it's weird, you know. We need to change that. Like you see in the West, like they support their own, like, oh, he's our guy, you know.
Yeah.
Like after the boxing, I felt the locals supported me because I'm fighting. You know, it's different. So I felt that. But we need to support also the others. You know, the singers, the everything. You know.
That's so true. Like the full community support in general needs to be that much more.
Yeah.
And
Any local, like, just push them, support them. You know, like locals. Why you think there's no local singer famous or a football athlete famous or like I went outside and played because they're not getting that support.
hmm. So
You
that's
know.
one like Emiratis to really push and support
Yeah,
the
we
community.
all one hand, like one hand, everybody, local, boom, we push, you know. So
Right.
inshallah, to one day, you know, like it's a dream to see a local player playing in Barcelona, playing or somewhere, you know. It's a dream come true, you know.
Yeah. I think a win for one is a win for all. And that
Yeah,
is
yeah,
how it is for the country and the community. And what you said is so beautiful and true. Like, definitely, I think everyone should jump on the bandwagon of supporting local. But
yeah.
tell me about your tactic. Okay, fine. I'm not going to ask you about your tactics because I don't want you to get away. We want to watch that. But what are some of the boxing terms you've recently learned or some recent moves that you know of?
Like just in sparring, I've been really good. I'll send you guys the videos after the fight because I cannot expose my tricks. But I've been sparring really good, more confident, more moving around good. Like my both hands are strong. So this opponent will probably study my last fight, but he will regret studying the last fight because it's gonna be a different Rashid entering this ring.
Oh my
Yeah,
God.
like I'm coming like I'm just gonna be different. People will be like. Also, yesterday everybody was messaging me. Oh, you look different. I was like, this is nothing you're gonna see in the ring when someone is standing in front of me.
So do you have a mindset coach as well, like a psychological coach, or just like a training physical coach?
I think I needed a I needed one, but I didn't have one.
Hmm.
I think it helps because in boxing you're gonna some days in camp you're like, why am I doing this? You
Yeah.
know, some days I was down. I was like, my body's aching. You know, like because I would go like too hard. So sometimes you're like, do you want to do this? You want to enter the gym and get here? Like sometimes you get your ass beat up in the gym. You know, from professionals. You know, some days it's not your day. It happens. You know, so
Yeah.
sometimes you have that thing to think. But maybe in the next fight, I probably need someone to talk with.
I want to ask before we end this. So, final question, like, when you feel like you said, the days when you get beaten up, too, not beaten up, like when you like go too hard at the game and like you just feel like your body hurts. Why are you doing this? What pushes you? Like sometimes people go through a bad breakup, so that pushes them to go to the gym. So, for you,
Yeah,
what's that pushing factor?
like it's like breaking the doors for my country and just for my in the future, just my kids like just being happy. That's the thing.
Okay.
Because just being that, like I don't think like alhamdulillah I took over, like I did my thing in the like influencer world and locally. I was the only local guy maybe till this day who influencer went internationally, so I did that. Now it's time. The crazy part after this fight, and if I get the W, I'll probably be one day the biggest athlete in UAE history.
Oh my God, fingers crossed. On fingers crossed. We're so excited to see what happens on Saturday, Saudi
Inshallah,
Arabia,
will
Jeddah
be good.
Superdome.
Inshallah, will be good. After the fight, I'll come to you all. If my eyes are good, I'm not injured, I'll come to Dubai and then I'll travel to London.
Honestly, it's better for TRP if you have a few injuries, but you gotta win.
Inshallah, we leave it to God.
You better win that fight, and we will see you here in the studios very soon after your fight on August 20th. So all the
Thank you.
very, very best for that.
Send my regards to the Lovin Dubai family.
Of course, thank you so much, Rashid Balhassa, aka Money Kicks, the guy you know and love in Dubai, who will be representing the country this Saturday at Jeddah Superdome. Thank you so much, and see
Thank
you.
you.